the point is that prayer works, okay? And also asking for guidance works, right? So praying to God and asking him to show you the direction, show you where you need to go. And this is what I've been doing most recently, because for me, I have been kind of like off track and off my path, and I feel like I have finally found what I'm supposed to be doing. I finally found my family, my spiritual family, or whatever. And you know, it's a beautiful thing because it's deeper than just the superficial. Okay, I'm speaking to people, and people are hearing me. I am the messages come across; they're understanding what I'm saying, and that's a really special thing for me.
Hey, chosen ones, how are you doing? I hope you are well today. So today we are going to be talking about this. Ask for guidance, okay? And what do I mean ask for guidance? What I mean by that is ask God for guidance, okay? I just had a situation happen today and I was like, why didn't I do this weeks, months ago, okay? So basically, it's my youngest daughter's birthday very soon, and she wants a party. She's turning 5 and she wants a party. And, you know, I didn't want to have a huge party for her because right now schools in the UK, they're on summer holidays. So it means that a lot of her friends are on holiday, they're not around. And, you know, it would just be a hassle trying to arrange a big party during the summer holidays when everybody is scattered. And so for so long, I was like, what am I going to do? Am I just going to have a few friends come over to our place and they can play? Or what should I do? But then my daughter woke up one morning. She was just like, oh, mommy, I had a dream. And I was like, oh, goodness, what was your dream? And she said in her dream, she had a party and there was one of those disco balls. And, you know, this friend came and that friend came. And I was like, oh, okay, I need to arrange a party for her. So for the past week or so, I've been racking my brain trying to think of how I can organize and arrange a party for her. Okay. And this morning, I just thought to myself, do you know what? I'm just going to pray about it. I'm just going to ask God. I'm going to ask Yahweh. I'm going to pray that Jesus Christ helps me to figure things out. This morning, I prayed, and normally after I pray, I sit quiet and I just listen. I meditate and I listen. And I've done that for so long because I feel like my best ideas come when I'm quiet, when I meditate on nothing. I clear my brain and just hope and pray to hear God's voice. And I promise you, that is the best time I hear answers. I have ideas. I am telling you, I'm really telling you. And prayer does work, guys. Prayer works. I've had some situations happen through prayer. And I'll share more about my one experience with prayer where I prayed literally all night and amazing things happened. Amazing things happened, like not scary, but unusual things, which just made me realize that, you know, God is real, number one. The spiritual world is real, right? So if you're sitting here thinking that this is all we are, this is who we are, then you are mistaken, okay? We are spirit beings with a soul in a body, right? Get rid of the body and we are still spiritual beings, okay? That's who we are in this shell. And I always think about the movie Avatar when I think about things like that. You know, obviously that's not Christian related or anything like that, but that's how I think. So there is more to you than this, right? That is why when we are relating to people, when we love people, when we have a connection to people, it's on a spiritual level. You might think it's on a physical. In some cases, it is on a physical, right? But the deeper level, if that relationship goes deeper, then it's on a spiritual level and not necessarily on the physical. Because you notice that you can fancy someone, you can really like them, and then you get to know them. You're like, oh, you know, that personality just makes you look ugly. Stuff like that, right? Or you can see somebody who you never thought you would like or be attracted to, and you get to know them. You're like, oh my gosh, this is like the most special person I've ever come across. All this kind of stuff, right? So we are spiritual beings. So really and truthfully, when we want things to work for us, when we are trying to have breakthroughs and have things happen for us, we need to be praying, okay? We need to be praying in the spirit. And yes, you know, I'm using like Christian terminology and all that, but the point is that prayer works, okay? And also asking for guidance works, right? So praying to God and asking him to show you the direction, show you where you need to go. And this is what I've been doing most recently, because for me, I have been kind of like off track and off my path. And I feel like I have finally found what I'm supposed to be doing. I finally found my family, my spiritual family or whatever. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing because it's deeper than just the superficial. Okay, I am speaking to people. People are hearing me. I am the messages come across. They're understanding what I'm saying, and that's a really special thing for me. So anyway, back to my story. I digress, but back to my story. So this morning, as I was praying, I was like, God, please just give me guidance. Show me what I need to do for my little girl so that she has the best experience. And as I was praying, again, in my spirit, I got a message. I got what I needed to do. And what it was is that just not far from us, maybe like just a 5-minute walk, there's a library. And in that library, they have rooms that you can rent out. They have like a massive hall, and they have like small meeting rooms, okay? And the library is local to us, of course, and it'll be local to a lot of like my daughter's friends. So the first thing I got was that I can plan her party for the first Monday, I think it's the first Monday in September, because by then all her friends will be back. But my daughter's school actually reopens a few days after that Monday. So it opens up on the Wednesday or the Thursday, because the teachers have training and all of that. So actually Monday is a day that they won't be in school, but they will be back, which means that they will be able to attend the party. So again, I've spoken in my previous videos that when you have an idea or a message, or you've been given some guidance, act on it straight away. So today, after I went to the gym, the first thing I did was when I got back, I stopped off at the library, and I asked about their rooms. And so the guy said to me, yep, we've got rooms that you can have like a mini party or whatever. So he said, obviously you don't want the hall because you don't want a big party, which I had told him. So there were 2 other small meeting rooms. One meeting room was small, and I would have said it was okay for the number of kids. I'm not planning to have like a huge party. I was thinking about maybe between 8 to 10 of her friends. But then he said to me, I suggest you have this room. And this room would have been about maybe 1.5 the other room that I thought would have been perfect. And he said, the reason why I think you should have this room is because the doors open out, and then it takes you to our garden. And in our garden, we have this charity organization that have been growing fruits and vegetables, and they've been maintaining it. So not only is it beautiful for you to be able to allow the kids to go out there, but it's another space for you. So I recommend you do this. Now, this is something I hadn't even thought about, okay? But this is the point. When you are guided, the doors will open for you in ways that you didn't even imagine, right? And so he said to me, I'm going to give you the price of it, and then you can then decide on what you want to do. So he gave me the price, and oh my goodness, it was so cheap. The price was so reasonable. I am just like blown away, right? Because what it is that on weekends it's more expensive, but on weekdays between say 9 and 5, the price is a lot cheaper. Now I was thinking of having a 3-hour party from like 2 to 5, okay, and it's on a Monday. So if you can imagine, the price I'm paying for the Monday is I'm talking about peanuts, okay, peanuts. So how perfectly did this work out for me? Okay, we can't do things by our might. We have to go to God for guidance, because he loves us. He is pure and utter love. And what he wants is goodness for his children, right? Everything that we have, he wants us to have it in abundance, and he will give it to us in abundance if we believe and if we trust in him, and if we like put our all in him. And this just proved it to me so much that I couldn't even even as I'm speaking to, I'm still shocked, okay? It doesn't stop there. So now I'm like, okay, so I'm going to, consider doing this. I'm going to come home, I have a shower, and then start work. So as I'm having a shower, now I know that my second daughter, my eldest daughter, actually, she has her birthday in September. So all my 3 kids have their birthday within a month of each other. So it's a crazy time for me. And she said she wanted to have an art party, right? So have her friends over and, to have an art company come and teach them how to paint and do something creative, because she's very creative like that. And I was thinking about the location. I didn't want it in my home because it would be messy and all this kind of stuff. And as I was having my shower, guess what came to me? The same place, because they've got a garden. They've got a beautiful indoor space. I can have it there as well. So literally, going to God this morning for guidance has actually given me the solutions to two major things that I have been sitting on for like a whole month trying to figure out. Okay. So my point to you, chosen ones, is that whatever it is that you're going through right now, that you don't know what steps to take, if there is something that you know that you want to start, that you don't know how, or you don't know what to do, if there is something that's worrying you, or something that you've been sitting on trying to figure it out with your might, your energy, right? God has the answer. Okay. Yahweh, Jesus Christ, has the answer for you. So just ask for guidance, because then you take away your flesh, physical, and you go to the spiritual. Ask for guidance in the spiritual world, and you will get an answer in the spiritual world. Well, let me tell you one more thing. The way God speaks to you is a silent, quiet voice. That is why it's so important to meditate, because sometimes when we hear God's voice, we are so busy that you can't fully hear what he's trying to say. So after you've prayed, after you've asked for guidance, go quiet. Just go clear your mind. Clear your mind and just go quiet and sit quiet. And that voice will come to you in the tiniest, silent way. Okay, I didn't think I'd get an answer straight away, but I did. I got my answer this morning. I prayed this morning. I meditated this morning. I got my answer this morning. I don't know if it's telling me that I'm in alignment and I'm in the spirit and all this kind of stuff. Maybe that is the case. But the point is that go to God with all your concerns, all your worries. Okay, I didn't want this to be like all preachy and all of that, but it is true, chosen ones. It is. I can't tell you how true it is. Like, my heart right now is just filled with so much excitement, so much love, so much joy, peace, so much happiness because of just this little thing that happened this morning. And when that happens, my faith grows more and more and more, and I feel connected to God more and more and more. So my chosen ones, my dear, amazing, incredible, exceptional chosen ones, I'm going to end my video here, but I just want to say, send you lots of love and energy and encouragement through the screen today. I really hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, and when you subscribe, click that bell, because it will tell you when I post my next video. Okay, and you would want to know about my next video. Okay. Take care. Send you lots of love, guys. Bye.